everyone and welcome. I've been making barbecue baby back ribs in the oven for at least 25 years. It's simple, easy, and wonderful. I always got compliments from everyone who tried them, and I hope you like them too. This piece weighs 3 1/3 pounds. After removing the membrane from under the ribs and all the hanging skin and fat from the edges, I rinse them and dry them well with paper towels. I make sure there's no water on them whatsoever. I place the ribs on a cookie sheet covered with heavy-duty foil, and I'm going to season it lightly with a little garlic powder, very light coating, see? Freshly ground black pepper, a little garlic salt, very light coating of it as well, onion powder, slightly. If you want a little heat, a little cayenne would be good, very little, because you know cayenne can be very powerful. And I would love to use this seasoning right here, complete seasoning. You may use any all-purpose seasoning that you like, as long as it's just a little coating. You may use seasoned salt if you want. You may use a little Creole if you want. This is all I want on mine right now. A little bit goes a long way. Little ground black pepper on the other side. And repeat. A thin layer of garlic powder. A little garlic salt. Onion powder. My complete seasoning. And a little cayenne. Very little cayenne. And you don't have to rub it. You don't need to do any of that. No patting, no rubbing. Just like that's fine. What I'll do, I'm going to put a little complete seasoning right here on the foil. And I'm going to put on the side of the ribs on it. That's all it really needs. See how it's coated a little bit? Same with the thin side of it. Now I'm going to cover it with foil, but I'm going to make a tent for it. You have a few options here. You may place it in the fridge overnight or for just a couple of hours if you want to let the seasoning penetrate the meat a little more. But remove from the fridge 1 hour before baking to allow it to come to room temperature, because you don't want to bake cold ribs. It's just not going to bake right for the amount of time that I'm going to recommend. So I'm not going to put it in the fridge. I'm just going to let it sit here for 1 hour and let it come to room temperature. In my opinion, it's plenty of time to allow the seasonings to penetrate the meat a little bit. The ribs have sat on the stove for 1 hour. They're now at room temperature. I have preheated the oven to 400 degrees. I'm going to remove the foil tent and add a little bit of water to it. Here I have 2 cups of water. Let's see. Put a little bit right here. A little bit over here. A little bit more. There you go. I used 1.5 cups of water. I'm going to cover it with the foil tent again. Tightly around the edges here, so no steam escapes. Keep the top up a bit like this so it doesn't touch the ribs. I'm going to place the ribs in the center rack of the oven, and I'm going to set the timer to 1 hour. The ribs have baked for 1 hour. I removed them from the oven and I'm going to lower the temperature to 375 degrees. I'm going to carefully remove the foil because remember, it is hot and steamy in there. Whoa. This combination of seasonings is absolutely perfect. The smell in this house is delicious, really is. I can already taste the ribs just by smelling them. Our little Betty has not been able to sleep because she smells the ribs and the bacon I fried for my potato salad. She's a foodie like her parents, what can I say? I'm going to flip it over. Like this. I'm going to add some barbecue sauce to it. Brush it all over it, all over the bottom, all over the little bones, like this. A little more. Let it fall over to the sides. Cover every single little area of them with barbecue sauce. And you see, the amount of juice and water in here is just right. It's not too much that you're afraid to remove from the oven because it might spill. No, it's not that. And the entire time it baked, it just smelled awesome, everyone. Okay, now that I did that, I'm going to go ahead and flip it over again, like this, and add barbecue sauce to this side right here. Yes, a lot of it. Coat well, just like that. I'm going to add a little bit more barbecue sauce to it. Well, a lot more. A thick coat on top. And I'm going to return it to the oven uncovered. Center rack still. And I'm going to set the timer to 15 minutes. The ribs are ready, and I'm going to remove them from the oven. Oh, they look fantastic. Wow. Look at this. Isn't that a picture perfect baked baby back ribs? Wow, beautiful. It's gorgeous. The barbecue sauce baked into the meat in the last 15 minutes. So now I'm going to cover loosely and let it rest for another 15 to 20 minutes before plating. So the ribs have rested enough. And take the foil off. Golden brown. Gorgeous, well cooked, and ready to be sliced. Juicy. How tender this is. Look at that. Falling off the bone tender. This is how I like. Look, you can just peel it off the bone. Look at this, everybody. I'm going to cut this part off. You don't really need a knife, see? Oh my. I'm gonna put a little bit of the juice on it. It's a delicious juice with the barbecue sauce in it. If you want to put more barbecue sauce on it, it'll be great too. Now it's time to serve. When I make barbecue baby back ribs in the oven, I also make warm bacon potato salad and my famous doctored baked beans. Stay tuned because I made a video on how to make both of them. Succulent ribs. A little baked beans like that. And last but not least, the delicious warm bacon potato salad. You will not regret it. It is delicious. The combination of the three is just simply amazing. It's complete and it's absolutely delicious. Look at this one here. It's screaming my name. Super tender. Super flavorful. Can't go wrong with that. An all-American barbecue. I hope you not only liked my barbecue baby back ribs in the oven recipe, I also hope you try it. It's great for a summer day or any time of the year. Thank you for watching.